How's it going? Shades here and welcome back to another video. So here in this video, I will be talking about the stock market and how to invest in it. I've done 2 videos on this topic in the past, but some of you who watch my videos are still not grasping the concept. Whether that is how much money you can actually make in the stock market or how you even do it. So I'm going to make another video on it here. Let's dive straight in. So first off, there are 2 different types of trading. There is day trading and long-term trading. In this video, we're going to be talking about long-term trading because that's particularly what I do myself. So pretty much every single company that you can think of has a stock, unless it's a private company, like let's say, trying to think of a name of a company, Raise Energy, right? That's just the company that came to mind. Walmart has a stock, McDonald's has a stock, Celsius has a stock. Pretty much everything has a stock. So, looking at Celsius, I type Celsius stock into Google and it brings up the stock, obviously. If you scroll down, you can see their quarterly financials. So their revenue, I can't talk right now, my bad. Their revenue for June 2023 is $325.88 million. You can see their net income, etc., etc. You can see their earnings calls, etc., etc. If you tap news, you can see news about the stock. Research is going to be your best friend. So, here today is Monday. It's 2:40 p.m. The stock market opens weekdays, Monday to Friday, unless it's a holiday, 6:30 a.m. and it closes at 1 p.m. So this morning, Celsius stock opened at $166.22. It looks like they had a pretty good day, ending the day at $170.33. You can see their 5 days, their 1 month, their 6 month, their year to date, their 1 year, their 5 year, and their max. So like I said, if you look at their open here today, they opened at $165.97 a share. The highest the stock was for the day was $171.76, and the lowest of the day was $165.35. Their market cap is $13.10 billion. They do not pay a dividend. Basically, what a dividend is they give you a percentage of money back per every share of the stock you own. Their 52-week high, so the highest they've been, talking about the share price in 52 weeks, is $206.85. The lowest it's been in 52 weeks is $78.25. So it looks like they hit the stock market back on November 1st of 2006, and you can just go through here and see kind of what happened to the stock. I discovered Celsius back around COVID time. So COVID was pretty much late 2019, so we'll just say I discovered it around then to February 12 of 2021. Unfortunately, back then I wanted to leave my money in the bank. I just wanted it to sit there because I didn't know if I would need it. I knew that I should have threw it in the stock market, and I just chose to let it sit. That's a bad idea. Never let your money sit. If you can invest your money, invest it, because then it's doing something. If you invest your money into a stock and the stock goes down, if a few months go by and it's still down, that's okay, because you don't lose any money unless you sell. And the other side of things is you only make money if you sell the stock and the stock's up, of course. So let's get an example here. So, well, back when I first discovered Celsius stock, I only bought 5 shares, unfortunately. But I had a lot of money at the time, right? So let's just say I bought 1 share at $50 back when, right? Back in 2021, okay? Or whenever it was $50, okay? Whenever that may have been. Let's look here. We'll just say somewhere in between 2020 and December of 2020 to January 8 of 2021, right? Okay. So let's just say I bought 1 share at $50. If I would have held on to that stock until, come on, September 8th of 2023, because that's the highest it's been, okay, I would have had $150 a share if I sold at that point. So pretty much 2 years later, I would have had $150 a share. So let's do some math here. If I would have spent $50 a share, so let's say I threw $20,000 into the stock way back when. Okay. Divided by $50 a share, I would have had 400 shares, right? So let's see here. My math might be wrong right now, but 400 times 150, I'd have about, if my math's not wrong, $60,000 in profit within just 2 years, plus whatever I put into the stock. So this $60,000 is just my profit. That's not bad at all. And I know some of y'all are saying, well, Shades, I don't have any money to invest. All my money goes into groceries, gas, etc., etc. Yes, I know that. I'm very much aware of that. That's when you got to sit down and look at your financials and see if there is anything you can do to be able to throw just a little bit of money into the stock market. I know some of y'all absolutely can't. I know the world is trash, but some of y'all are buying Starbucks 7 days a week, and y'all really don't need to do that. Y'all are spending like $30 on Starbucks every single day of the week. So 30 times 7 days a week, $210. That's $210 that you could have thrown into the stock market. Right? You get what I mean. If you have the money, if you can sit down and redo your financials and everything like that and throw money into the stock market, then do it. At the same time, money will come and go. That's all right. Some of y'all prefer spending money if you have money. That's fine as well. But it does help if you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to stress yourself out. Like I said, that's a lot of money I could have had. And I'm still kicking myself to this day for not throwing my money into the stock market at that time. Not because I could have had a shitload of cash, but because I knew Celsius was going to be huge one day. And it is huge to this day. Right? Let's take another example here. Let's look at Zoom. So Zoom's not as big as it used to be during COVID, of course, but this is just an example, okay? So let's say you liked Zoom when they first hit the market for whatever weird reason. You just went, okay, I like this company Zoom. All right. So back in April 18 of 2019, they were $62 a share. Then, of course, COVID hit. You can't predict the future. But they went up to $559 a share on October 16 of 2020. That is fucking crazy. That is absolutely insane. So that's about $500 profit if you would have sold right there. $500 a share you could have had, plus whatever you threw into the stock. So let's say I threw let's just say I heard of Zoom way back when and said, okay, I'm going to throw money into this. So $20,000 divided by 50, $400 shares times $500 in profit equals, holy shit, $200,000. That's unbelievable. You don't see anything like this in the stock market. This profit he could have had right here is utterly insane. But that's what you could have had. That's what some of y'all could have had, including myself. I didn't know anything about Zoom up until pretty much right here as it was falling. So now let's hop into Robinhood. I personally use Robinhood as my trading app, mostly because it's the easiest to use. So let's look at Coca-Cola. Like I said, you can look at the 1 day, you can look at the 1 week, 1 month, 3 month, year to date, 1 year, 5 year, max. So you can also add it to your bookmarks if you want. Add it to a list. So you can see the CEO, you can see the employees, you can see when it was founded, headquarters, see what they opened at, today's high, today's low, the market cap, their dividend, they do pay a dividend, that's nice. The volume is how many people trade it. How many people trade it overnight is the overnight volume. The average volume 52-week high, 52-week low. So 24 analyst ratings. So 79% are saying buy, 21% are saying hold, 0% are saying sell. Do your own due diligence because these experts aren't always right. Bulls say all of this. What a bull is people who, analysts who believe the stock is going to go up. Bears are people, aka analysts, that believe the stock is going to go down. You can take a look at their earnings. Earnings are pretty much self-explanatory. And that's pretty much it. If I wanted to buy this stock, some of y'all might be saying, well, I don't have the time to sit here all day and buy stocks and research stocks and this and that and buy at a low point. Well, that's perfectly fine. Let's say I wanted to buy Coca-Cola today. They opened at 57.47. Let's just say I wanted to buy them at 57.40. And of course, you don't know what's going to happen. Of course, Coca-Cola dropped. Right? But let's say I wanted to buy them at 57.40. And didn't want to sit on my phone all day because, of course, I have a job. I'd hit trade, buy, and then you can hit shares up here in the right hand corner, and it brings up all these options. I'd hit limit order, type in 57.40, and then I can click which one I want. Usually you do market hours up until 1 p.m. tomorrow. And then you type in how many shares you want it to buy if it falls to that price. And then you hit review, and then you swipe up to submit. And if it falls to that price, it automatically buys it. It's that simple, guys and girls. It is that fucking simple. And once again, you don't lose or make any money unless you sell. Let's look at one of my stocks real quick. Let's take TDoc, for example, Teladoc Health. I like at-home doctors, personally. Unfortunately, if I were to sell all my shares right now, I'd lose $1,300 pretty much. I did buy this stock when it was pretty high. When did I first buy it? Let's find out. So I bought a little bit there, not too much, back in 2020. Let's see here. We'll say 2022. Limit price $62.20. So I bought quite a few there. April 20th, 2022. Bought one right there. So yeah, as you can see, I've averaged down recently just because I still believe in the company. If I didn't, I could obviously sell it for a loss and throw it into another stock like Celsius, for example. But I still believe in the company. My average is $29.79. That's pretty good. They might go up, hopefully. At-home healthcare, I still believe in it. Some people do not. but they're down to $19.08. You can look at the max. I bought around. I started finding out about the company about right here in 2021 when they were at $263 a share, and they just dropped dramatically. Mostly because they're not profitable and the company they bought out's not doing so hot, and people believe people are going to continue to go to in-person doctors instead of at-home doctors because people are returning to work and COVID's basically a thing of the past. But I still personally believe it. Anyways, this video has gone on long enough. That's pretty much everything I had to say. I would invest into the market, guys and girls. If you have any questions, let me know. And it's really not that complicated. Till next time, I'm Shades, signing off. Peace. Oh yeah, and before I forget, if you look in the description, I will leave a link to my what's it called? If you look in the description, I will leave a link to my Robinhood quote unquote affiliate link. If you sign up using my link, you will get a free stock to get you started. Usually it's only $5, but there is a slight chance that you can get a free stock worth up to, I believe it's $500. I could be wrong. You'd have to check on that, but it's worth a chance. It's free money if you sign up using my link. Up to you if you use it. You don't have to. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Till next time, I'm Shades, signing off. Peace. Forgot to add this as well. Sometimes they do a special as well. Instead of one stock, you get 4 stocks. So there is that as well. If you choose to wait, sometimes they have a promotion and you get, instead of 1 stock, 4 stocks. So you could get 4 free 500 stocks or whatever it is. So yeah. Till next time, I'm Shades, signing off. Peace.